Okay, there we go. Sorry, it took a second. Realized I hadn't done something and had to go do it real quick. So, anyway, hey, welcome to the stream. We are back, and we are back on the world tour flight. So we're going to be flying this 747 to why doesn't oh I didn't hit standby power from Kuala Lumpur to Jakarta, Indonesia. Hello to go guys in TeamSpeak so far. I got Captain Tim, got Chris D, and Mayo. Hey guys.
And good afternoon.
Hi, Moose. Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Well, it's afternoon
It's
for Tim.
10 a.m.
Yeah, in the Pacific time. Tim's over in Central, so it's noon for him. So
105.
and there you go. So all over the world. Briangren was the first one here in chat, and then we got Pizza Pie Polly Nation, which is also Mayo. Anim Sim is here, and let's see, Briangren I said already, and Elton Ekloff. Hello to you, sir. And we'll see who else joins us as we get going. So, NightBot has the current route of what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be flying at 350 today, and I have the cargo loadout. I just have to get it all set up here so we can start getting loaded up. So I'm going to do that first real quick so we can get GSX doing their thing, hopefully.
We're flying to Jakarta.
Jakarta, Indonesia, yes. What was that?
Is that really? How far is that? Like 3 hours?
What was that noise? Oh, that's fun. No, it's about according to SimBrief, it's like 2.5.
Oh, yeah, it looks really short, but I guess that's pretty.
Well, it's not really short. I mean, you're going to spend 2.5 hours in the sim. I mean, that's not short. Especially after last week where it was like almost 4 hours. I think I was online. I was streaming for 5 hours total with that. So, and
How many flights we gonna do today?
just the one. I have other. I am an adult, so I have things I have to do. I don't have summer vacation.
So-
This is like my one day off, so I have things I've got to do on my day off that I have to get done. So.
Yeah, I mean, so do I. I just have a lot more time than you, obviously.
Obviously, so.
I'm just have to fly. I want to fly 7.5, so I'm just gonna have to fly a FedEx
All right.
until I get to Captain 4.
Gotcha.
Oh, speaking of categories, I am now clear to fly anything I want to fly.
Well, except for the Concorde, because you got to be like.
Except for the Concorde.
Senior command captain. But yeah, well done. Congratulations, Chris.
212 hours.
Nice. All right. Let's see here. What am I looking for? Calculator. That's what I want. 203, 285, 32, 526, 54, 19, 271. Okay. And what are we supposed to be taking here? Let's see here. 209.4.
Oh yeah, that actually is a further flight than I was thinking. I thought it was. Oh, because I was looking at the wrong location.
Aha.
I was looking at Jambi, Malaysia.
Oh yeah, no, not Malaysia. We're going to Indonesia, different country.
Hey, is anybody at parking 22?
No, I'm at cargo 2.
I'm at 21.
Bravo 4.
What equipment you flying today, Tim?
I'm in old style Northwest 744.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Absolutely. Yeah, we're flying on VATSIM, Elton, and we just kind of read off our different gate parkings. But yeah, we are flying on VATSIM, so absolutely you can join. We'd love to have you.
Oh my god, I think I just figured out why I'm having so many problems with weather.
Oh yeah, what's going on?
There's a weather preset for Rex in my weather category, and it's it says Rex weather sync, so I probably have to put that on for it to start syncing better.
Probably. Yeah, I do that on mine. I use the Active Sky weather selection. So we're gonna take 68,000 pounds today. It's not a whole lot because we're not going that far, but Metro 21, how's it going? Yeah, great to have you here. Welcome to the stream, sir. All right. And let's see. Doors are all closed right now, yes?
Do you think we'll ever have ATC on one of these flights? I guess it probably wouldn't get into like maybe Australia.
Potentially. The issue is right now, though, we're doing these flights, you know, when it's a good time to fly in the U.S., which it means it's in the middle of the night over there, realistically. So that's the hard thing about global flying is unless you're gonna, you know, unless I'm gonna do this in midnight my time, it's not gonna be a good time for them. And so it's just the nature of what it is. So
Yeah, that's why it's hard for me to like fly in Europe, kinda, because you're like it's in the morning or the afternoon. It's like almost 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's what it goes. Kevin W, hello sir. He says, hey Moosey Woosey. All right, let's parking brake on. Let's see if GSX will talk to me here. Hey, it looks like they will. Request boarding. Sweet. All right, let's get our various doors open then. I'm going to open.
Hey, Moose, what are you showing for time en route?
I am showing. Where'd it go? I'm showing an air time of an hour 38, a block time of 2 hours and 6 minutes.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. All right, those are opening. I gotta get the cart here to get the other thing. Menu. Where are we going there? FS actions, connections, dual GPU, request. And we should probably actually activate the APU generator so we're not draining the batteries down. That would be good. I'm going to leave APU Gen 2 off because it's going to be external power as soon as that gets over here. And we can actually turn our packs on because we have APU. Nav lights can be on. I'm going to go ahead and put the number 4 to aux. We'll get the IRS's aligning. And we'll put that in now so we hopefully don't get our stupid error message. Oh, there it is. It's like, hello. There we go. And we are at WMKK.
Oh, it's raining. Real world. Yeah, get the part of that rain.
Turn that on. Test our fire panel here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4 APU. That's a good test. Okay. Sean McConnell. Hello, Mike. That's why I quit VATSIM when I was flying. Yeah, exactly. It's. I stream Metro 21 to answer your question. I stream basically 3 days a week, if I can. Real world issues come up sometimes, but it's right now during the summer. Summer schedule is Wednesday evenings. This is all Pacific time, by the way. Wednesday evenings, Friday evenings for VATSIM's Friday Night Ops generally, and Saturday mornings. Those are the 3 days that I stream. Friday evenings is pretty much always Friday Night Ops with a few exceptions. Saturdays right now is a World Tour, and Wednesday is a catch-all. So it's not always going to be Flight Sim. It's sometimes Flight Sim, sometimes it's American Truck Simulator, sometimes it's Tower 3D Pro, and who knows what else we might do someday. So that's kind of the catch-all. Wednesday we'll move back to Thursday here in a few weeks once my summer schedule switches again, and yeah. So, FYI. Okay. So, let's see. Did I get my cart yet? Yes, I do. Okay, good. So there's my external power. Now we can open the last door there. Menu, FS actions, doors, next, and open the side cargo. There we go. Now you can start doing that.
So, out of curiosity, do you have enough time today to do an actual walk around or no?
Yeah, we can do that. We could do that. I gotta wait for GSX to load up everything anyway, so let's hop out of the aircraft and do that. Haven't done that in a while. All right, so we are going to start here at the nose of the aircraft, as we always do. It's got the air stairs hooked up. There's the little cart there delivering the pilots and what have you. We're going to check out here with the nose. We're starting to look at the pitot tubes there, the angle of attack indicator, and static ports, making sure there doesn't any sign of damage, blockage, that kind of thing. Man, I forget how beautiful this aircraft looks outside model. It's so nice. I check the nose gear, and we're looking for any signs of excessive wear, damage to the tires. Make sure that strut looks nice and shiny there. And we're just checking everything, make sure everything's good. These hatches here are closed and locked, so they don't pop open in flight. That would not be good. And check the condition of the radome there. Make sure we don't have any
There goes the
strike
giraffes.
damage. You and your giraffes. All right, we gotta see the FedEx guy over there.
What can I say? FedEx likes to transport giraffes.
I guess. It's like the 777s and their pandas all the time. Same thing over on this side, the first officer side, the pitos, static ports, angle of attack indicator. And we got our ground connections in there for the GPU, the ground power unit right there. I come around this side of the fuselage. They're supposed to be boarding. Let's make sure oh, here comes the cargo. Okay, good. Just want to make sure it's on its way. Alright, there's a static port right there, just making sure it's free of any debris. Got our landing lights off the wing, looking at the wing leading edge condition, make sure there's no damage there. Checking our air pack intake, number 3 intake right there. No signs of blockage. General condition of our engine right here, making sure nothing seems like it's fallen off. Gonna look at the fan blades and look for any signs of dings and damage on there, debris. Make sure that looks good, free and clear. No signs of oil leaking or other fluids coming down off the engine. Nacelle, as that would be a sign of something bad going on. And continue to check across the leading edge of the wing and looking for any problems. Same thing with engine number 4 over here. We're going to check the fan blades. Everything looks good there. Checking the leading edge of the wing here and the leading edge devices, all stowed as properly as they should be. Nav light there working on the starboard side of the aircraft. Winglet. Checking the trailing edge. There's our fuel jettison nozzle right there. Again, looking for any leaks, as this is the wing is full of fuel, so if we have leaks, that would be a sign of a fuel leak. Checking the exhaust ports of the engines, making sure there's no critters hanging out in there, living in there. Also, we're looking at the flaps and making sure they are in the up position as they show they're supposed to be in the cockpit. So just making sure everything agrees before we put hydraulic power on the aircraft. And check number 3 there. Checking the landing gear bogies here, looking at the condition of the tires, making sure the tire tread doesn't look excessively worn, looking for brake fluid leaking. Looking at the condition of the brakes there and the strut. No signs of damage or leaks, hydraulic fluid, brake fluid, or otherwise. Same thing with the inboard bogie. This one is a steerable. There's a landing gear steering there. Oh hey, Elkton donated 20 SEK through Super Chat. Thank you, sir. I think that equates to like $2 or something like that, if I recall correctly, because I think that's something in, I want to say it's like Swedish money or Norwegian or Finland or something like that. I'm not sure what the conversion rate off the top of my head is, but thank you, sir, so much for that. I appreciate that. Let's see, what's the question here? What people recommend? I use P3D. What do you use for your flight streams? I'm using P3D as well. P3D V4. For cartoons, yeah. I'm using 747 by the way. Alright, cool. Join us on 7.4. Does anyone have any advice for me? Because I was planning to save up a lot of money and family were planning on buying a general aviation plane with 2 seats, micro WestWind. I don't have any advice on a real world airplane purchase, as I've never done that, so probably not the best person to take advice from. The chances I would actually find a problem are 0, because it's a simulator, so I'm not actually going to see any damage. This is more just, you know, kind of the adding to the realism of actually
The
doing
only aircraft that I say you could go actually find damage is the A2A Cessna 172. It's one of the only aircraft you find damage.
Oh,
in the
gotcha.
set. Does like wear and tear effects after a while.
Gotcha. All right, so again, same thing. Brakes and tire condition, wheel strut. Just making sure everything looks good. The whole time we're looking for any obvious signs of damage on the fuselage or wings or anything that would be a obvious problem. Let me step around the loading containers here, loading our freight in there. There's our N number for the aircraft, November 435 Whiskey Charlie. And we're going to look at the horizontal and vertical stabilizer back here, also known as the tail section. Got the elevators there on the one side. Looks like the that's interesting. Only the left elevator is drooping, not the right. That's kind of goofy. That might be because we have number 4 hydraulic system on the alternate or whatever the thing is. So APU is running. APU is running right now, and the reason for that is, even though we have ground power, is I need APU power and ground power combined to open that door. I think that's a goof on the part of PMDG, actually, because I can't imagine why you'd need two. I mean, the airplane has 2 sources of power. You have 2 plugs, but if you have both sets of plugs going in, then you've got your 2 sources of power, and you should be able to open that. So, because you can't turn all 4 sources of power on at the same time. It won't let, the bus won't let you. So, something's goofy with that, but you know, whatever. We'll make do. Bolt cargo over here. We're gonna come step around the cargo here, checking the side of this side of the aircraft for the same thing. Any signs of wear and damage. Checking the inboard bogie first. We'll look for the tires, brakes, hydraulics, cylinder there. Just making sure everything looks good and okay and in working order. Same thing with the outboard bogie. And looking for any problems. Tires, whatever.
I gotta figure out how to put airways into the 7.5. So I think I don't understand what to do on this aircraft.
Gotcha. I'm not talking to myself, I am dictating. There's a difference. Learn it.
He's commentating.
That's right. Well, it's actually dictating because I'm dictating what I'm doing.
Exactly, stating it before you're even doing it.
Looking at the external, the backside of the number 2 engine and the number 1 engine for any debris. Again, looking for flaps. The aileron is drooping as it should be because there's no hydraulic pressure. Flaps are up though. Wing looks good. Left side or port side light is on and red like it should be. Leading edge of the wing looks pretty nice. Fan condition and engine condition of number 1 looks good. And just checking all around it. Leading edge continuing looks good. Number 2 engine also looking good there. Got our landing lights. Check the intake ports of our 1 and 2 packs and static ports on this side. And this aircraft looks like it's ready to fly. So we're going to go back up to the cockpit as they finish loading the cargo and finish our pre-flight checks, and then we will get going. You can knock all you want, I don't care, go away. What are you doing? Did you lock yourself out? My roommate's being a moron. Okay. Are you okay? You're changing your no, the chat. I know that. Oh, okay. No, sorry. Okay. Andrew, yeah, this is a, no, I'm not chatting to myself. If you look closely, you'll see my name and then in parentheses or in brackets, the person who's actually chatting. I'm using a program called Restream to stream to both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. And so in order to do that, I have to use a chat program called Restream Chat that will take the chats from both and then farm them out to both. So if you're on YouTube, you'll see the other YouTube people comment just like normal. If you're on Twitch, you'll see the other Twitch people comment just like normal. But if you're on Twitch and a YouTube person comments, you'll see their comment, but it'll show my name and then their name. And same thing on the YouTube side. If a Twitch person comments, they'll see my name and then your name. So that way, so that's how you know they're coming in from a different source. It's kind of confusing, I know, and it throws everybody off the first time, but so I thought you meant the talking. So, yeah, no harm, no foul. It is confusing at first, but yeah, if you don't look closely, you go, oh, yeah, there is somebody else's name there. It's not just the Flying Moose or Mustafa. So, yeah, cool deal. All right. let's get this show on the road here, shall we? We got to finish the flight plan here. Setting this bird up. Let's check the oxygen here. Oh, whoops. There we go. Good. Oxygen check is good. We're gonna set the panel lights up here as I wish. Those will go full. We're gonna do the same.
Why,
thing.
hello, my friend.
Oh, hey, Crypto. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Crypto was being a baby yesterday.
Why?
He got all mad.
About what?
My flight's not being stupid.
Oh. No tantrums.
I didn't throw a tantrum. I got frustrated.
He just whined
There's
about
a
it.
difference.
Just one. Not much of a difference, really.
Hey, I do the same thing. I do the same thing a 777 motor does at full power.
No. Because a 777, yeah, a 777 motor is designed to do that. A human is not designed to whine.
Yeah, we are.
No, you're not.
No.
And if you believe that, please go somewhere else.
This is not the right area for you.
Well, what else do you think we do for 13 years of our lives?
Yeah, that's called growing up and learning not to do that anymore. So, it's called being selfish, is really what it is. Foolishness is bound up in the heart of a child.
I know, but I'm always clammy.
You're always clammy?
I'm so
That's
confused.
What? I am now too. Namakun, welcome to the stream, sir. Japanese, nice to meet you as well. All right, awesome, man. Glad to have you
I
here.
will be partaking in AirVenture today.
Oh, funsies.
What the hell? It says use,
Hi, flying dude. How you doing, sir? What's your problem?
nothing. He keeps saying use thousands every time I put 22,000.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, what are you talking about? It said use thousands, but it's in decimals.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna turn that on. I'm gonna turn that off. And let's go ahead and get our flight plan loaded. Menu, FMC. No, none. Wait, what? Initial reference.
I don't know how to do airways on the 7.5, so I might not be able to do them.
That's what I want right there. Okay. WMKK. Where'd it go? Where'd K go? There's K. To WIII.
Wait, what arrival are we taking into?
I don't think I have an arrival. I think it's just a.
Yeah, I
a
know.
fix.
It's just I might just find doing myself then.
Alright, let's see. What's
Just
ours?
gonna find one.
Alright, we're looking at, I think, 32 right for departure. Oops. And the Bata 1 Charlie. That guy right there.
I think we're showing winds calm. I'm using 1-4 because we're heading out to the south.
It's raining.
Well, you can have rain.
Rain has nothing to do with the SID.
Exactly. I'm taking
Rain
three.
and men.
I'm thinking 3-2 because from what I understand, they default to 3-2 for their primaries when
3-2
there's
right.
no wind. So. But-
Taking
Oh, you
3-2 or
don't use
3-2
3-2
right.
Sorry, what? What'd you
You're
say?
taking 3-2 or 3-2 right.
3-2 right. There's no just 3-2. I'm just saying the 3-2 side.
I'm showing 3-2 as well. 3-2 and 3-2 right on the different departure though.
Okay, 3-2 left and 3-2 right. There's no just 3-2.
Okay then Google Maps is stupid.
Well, they're not an aviation thing, so I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Anyway. Oh, that's right.
Google Maps,
There's,
sorry.
that's right. There's three. Well, it's not 3-2. It's 3-2 left and right, and I think there's 3-3 that by themselves.
Oh, 3-3, that's what it is.
But I don't have that runway because I don't have scenery for this, and that runway didn't exist 15 years
I'm not
ago,
buying
so.
scenery for something we're gonna fly into one time.
Exactly. All right, but our A464 rather. Alpha 464.
I want to take the ILS 07 left into
To SJ. Where's S? SJ.
Someone else should take the ILS 07 right, so we can have parallel landings.
I'm doing 25 left as of right now into Jakarta. Whether that stands when we get there with the weather remains to be seen, but B469. I don't think the winds will really be a factor. At least they're not supposed to be. They're fairly calm now, and they're not supposed to get much stronger by the time we get there. B-I-D-A-K. B-I-D-A-K.
Oh, Paddock is still far from the airport. Paddock, that Sid, is 130 nautical miles from the airport.
Yeah, Badok's not a SID. It's just the last fix. 25 left. So
Cool, maybe it's just me, but Simbri's showing you as.
Alright. Okay. Alright, so there are 2 stars. Let me look at those stars real quick, because we might go ahead and use them. There's the GASP 1 Bravo and the MU 1 Bravo. Let's see what they are. WIII. Oh, dagnabbit, I keep doing that. That was dumb. I didn't want to go to Livingston Municipal.
I flipped into Baddock 1 Charlie on the SID.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. The Baddock 1 Charlie for the SID. I'm looking at whether or not I want to add one of these stars here for Jakarta real quick. Since they didn't give us one.
Yeah, I'm using the Bunt 1 Alpha, or Bunny 1 Alpha.
What arrival runway are you taking?
7 right. ILS 7 right.
That's good. I'm doing 7 left.
Gotcha, okay. Alright, well, I'll do that too then. We'll do 7.
We're gonna go up to 3.
Again, subject to
5.
modification en route.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we always can. Alright, there we go. Route. Activate that, execute that, check the legs. All kinds of fun coming out of here. Good grief, okay.
We're gonna push back.
Alright. And I don't think I have any discontinuities. No, I do not. Okay, good. Alright, so that sets that up. 0 fuel weight today. That's 573.2. Reserves are supposed to be what? Other way. Reserves. 16. That's 22.7. Cost index is 80. Cruise altitude 350. Alright, we're gonna use regular power today. Oops. Flaps 10. I'm showing a dry runway today.
Dry runway, really?
That's what I was showing.
Oh, no, the rival?
No, I'm talking about in Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, it's just cloudy. No precipitation.
Huh.
So, I don't know.
For me, it's raining.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but okay. So dry runway gives us 129.143.161 for our V speeds, 5.8 on the trim, and so we're going to set 161 plus 15.
Yeah, it's showing a little bit of rain on the radar too, in their engine.
Yeah, like I said, I can't vouch for Rex, so I have no idea. All I know is what I've got. Alright, and let's look at the SID, which is the, what is it, it's the Bunda 1 something or other, Baddock 1 Charlie, that's right. 1 Charlie. That's north. Wait, what? Oh, that's why. I'm looking at the wrong airport. Look at the map going, that doesn't make any sense. WMKK. That would be why. Alright, Sid. Yeah, but okay, there we go. That makes more sense.
We'll just taxi through the grass. At least the FAA won't be coming after it.
341. Yeah, the FAA doesn't have any jurisdiction in Indonesia or Malaysia.
You want to bet?
Well, okay. If you're flying a U.S. carrier, they've got some jurisdiction. The ICAO, on the other hand. Let's see.
Pretty sure the Malaysian military would have something about it.
Well, I'm sure the Malaysian military would have something about it. I'm just talking about the FAA because that's what he was talking about. Not to say there isn't a governing body. I'm just the one he's referring to is not generally in this area. All right, so we're going to take off at 341, and at 11 miles, we need to be above 2,500 feet. Passing 4,000, we make a turn, a maximum 250 knots in turn to 265, and turn again to intercept the VBA 171 radial. And we take that down to Rumid, and from there we take that 110 degrees to Batar. So our only restrictions are the above 2,500, 11 miles from VKL, and then passing 4,000 we make our turn. And a maximum, let's see, route initial climb. Don't really see a top of thing here, so okay, that's fine. Transition altitude's 11,000 feet, so let's set that.
Who's flying the FedEx 75?
Me.
Just had to be different, didn't you, Ethan?
We're gonna pull off to the side here and wait for you guys.
Invalid entry.
At least you don't show up as a CRJ.
Oh, I see. I gotta do it there. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Good deal. Let's get our ATIS information here. 122 0.
Whiskey, Mike, Kilo, airport information, Gulf 1700, Zulu, weather, wind, calm, visibility 5, sky condition, few clouds at 1,700, 4,000 scattered, temperature 2, 8, dew point 2, 5, QNH 1010, advise on initial contact you have information, Gulf, Whiskey, Mike, Kilo.
All right, information Gulf, wind calm, visibility 5, few clouds 1,700, scattered at 14,000, temperature 28, dew point 25, altimeter 1010. Set 1010, QNH.
Well, that's stupid. How come they left the windows on this FedEx?
I have no idea. 148, 148. Traffic mode, we'll test your TCAS here.
I didn't know FedEx does passenger operations.
There's a lot of things you don't know.
Exactly.
Obviously.
Okay. Stop that. Stop drifting. Okay. Right, that's good to go. That's good to go. We'll leave that at 10,000. This is going to be 341. Oops, let's go the other way. Alright, cargo's low. Let's get our doors closed and prepare to start up. Sections, doors. Close our entry doors. Close our side cargo doors. And once our side cargo is closed, we can disconnect the GPU cart.
Do you mind looking out your right side or left side and see if you see me to your left?
I see a UPS 747 and I see a generic Boeing 747. I'm assuming you're the generic.
So we need to go push back nose right.
Nose left, because 28 right is over yonder. This is, I mean, 28, yeah, 28 right, because we're gonna, oh, I mean 32 right. What am I talking about? This is 32 left over here to my right, because we're facing the other, we're facing down the runway the other way, so it's backwards. So you need to go to your left. Taxi to your left. As do I.
Okay.
Okay, so that's closed now. Let's go ahead and switch everything over to APU Gen, and we can tell them to get rid of the GPU. Actions, ground connections, release. And while that's happening, we'll do our checklist. As soon as I pull it up. Seriously, stupid thing. Stop it. Stop doing that. Okay. That's QRH. Here we go. Nope, that's still QRH. Where are you at? There you are. Alright, pre-flight oxygen was tested 100%. Flight instruments heading is 148. Altimeter is 1010. Parking brake is set, and fuel control switches are cut off. Before start checklist, flight deck doors closed and locked. Passenger signs are on. MCP is set with the V2 plus 15 for 176, heading 341, initial altitude 10,000. Takeoff speeds are 129. What were the rest of them? I remember the V1. 129, 143, and 161 respectively. Trim is going to be 5.6. CDU pre-flight's complete. Taxi and takeoff briefing is complete, and beacon coming on now. Also go ahead and put our fuel pumps on in preparation for engine start. And I'm going to call for Juan to come over and prepare for pushback. Nose to the left. And let's remove the F section. Connections. Remove the wheel chocks. Legs page there, and takeoff page over here.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Are you pushing back?
Let's determine this is running. Yes, it is. Good. I'm about to push.
Yeah,
back.
affirmative.
Oh, sorry.
Locking gear. Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brakes.
We're gonna do a really nuts takeoff by going when we depart. We're gonna pitch up the nose like 30 degrees and see if the 75 can do it.
That sounds like a fun plan.
Can do what?
Just do like almost a vertical takeoff.
30 degrees is hardly vertical.
Well, if you're empty, it will.
Well, not 30, maybe 40 or 50, but I think at that point, start draining speed too fast.
What's your takeoff weight?
32,000.
Not a problem.
Oh, sorry, chat. Somehow I moved the thing up and I didn't realize stuff was still getting posted. How long is the flight going to be? Airtime is about an hour and a half to 45 minutes, and then total gate to gate is roughly a little over 2 hours.
Cargo ramp, cargo.
What'd you say?
Cargo ramp, cargo ramp.
Whatever, it's the same thing. It's a colloquial term. People know what it means. From parking brake to parking brake, would that make you feel better?
Block to block.
There you go. Alright, we got 2 good starts, starting 1 and 2. Light up of 1 and 2. Oh, I see Tim and his Delta.
Am I showing Delta?
You're showing Delta. You're showing newer Delta, but you're showing Delta 7-4.
Shucks.
Oh, that's right, because you're northwest, huh?
I don't understand. How's... if Micah and I both have BVAI, how he is different.
It's so something you have with it. That's what.
Set parking brakes.
How it's model matching differently. Maybe it's just my rule set. I just don't know how to set it.
Could be. What's your wait?
I don't even see him in the sim anymore. He's gone.
Who, me? I just
Tim.
pushed. Oh. Really? Maybe he just tried to reconnect to fix something. I don't know.
No, I'm just motoring along.
Okay. I saw him,
Yeah,
but
I'm
then
sure
he.
I'm still connected.
Yeah, I saw him, but then he went behind a building, so I don't see him anymore. But guy in the 7.5, where are you going?
I don't know, I'm just taxiing in circles. Waiting.
Okay. Chris, are you pushing right now?
Yeah, I'm pushing. I was going to get behind Ethan.
Okay, that's fine. I'm sitting back
I would
here further, so I'll
recommend-
wait for you.
Tow truck disconnected.
I would recommend if you want to have a late air show, because the FS6 Virtual Blue Angels will be in Oshkosh if you want to join the event. If you guys mind.
Wait, what's your quest? What's your statement there, Crypto?
So if you want to come to Oshkosh for flying, due to the fact that the Blue Angels will be there. Alright, my time for the fun.
Okay.
Like he said, if you want to see cool flying, the Blue Angels will be at Oshkosh.
Oh.
Hey, Crypto, what's the Oshkosh weather?
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Set RTO. We're gonna check our control surfaces. Did I turn those hydraulic? Yes, I did. 2 up, 1 down. 2 up, 1 down. 2 down. 2 up. Rudders full left. Full right. And neutral. Alright, flight controls are checked.
I went on the Alaska app this morning and I checked what my flight was going to be on Wednesday out of LAX, what Alaska's going to operate. And of course we're operating a 321 Neo, and I'm like, dang it, I wanted a 739.
Throttle back on, and fuel tank to engine. We got it.
I believe it should be clear today, Mr. Tim.
Oh, that'd be nice. You're getting some rain earlier or midweek.
Yeah, I remember some stuff had to get pulled because of weather.
I heard tornado happened this week.
Oh, really? Alright.
Visible funnel clouds and everything.
That sounds like fun. Taxi light on. And we're cleared taxi. We're going to be taxiing down Kilo to Bravo and then Alpha to 32 right. Following Mr. Chris. And 1990's on the roll. Flaps 10 coming in. Alright, I've got visual on Chris right in front of me, Mayo ahead of that, and Captain Tim right off my left pylon here. Or what do you want to call this thing? Strut.
Yeah, I'm holding short of Alpha 9 on Alpha.
Okay. Alright, we're right behind Chris whenever he's ready to go. And just be careful, Elton, you don't back up right now because you'll push back into me and Chris. So as soon as we're clear, I'll let you know and you're free to push at that point.
Who's at the gate of the terminal?
I do not know. Oh, that guy. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Pedro was taking his time walking back to Tug, so I gotta get him out of my way.
So yeah, we got Chris D right here. This is me, obviously. This is Elton. And then Mayo right there in the FedEx 7.5. We got Captain Tim over here in the 7.4, which is actually Northwest livery apparently, but model matching being what it is, shows a Delta. And I don't know who this guy at the terminal is. This is a mystery man. Mystery man. Oh.
3575 is rolling to 32 right.
Elton just did a turn around. Alright, that works too, buddy. Alright, I'm following you, Chris. Mayo, why don't you go ahead and go to the runway? We're all on the roll now.
Roger. Doing a quick check quickly on the pressurization real quickly.
I did exactly what you said to do, Moose, and I still got the FMC message.
Yeah, I don't get it as long as I put in the coordinates right after I tell the thing to start up. If I do that, it doesn't give me a problem. Now I've seen on the forums some people claim that it still gives them the message, so I don't know what the difference is, why some people get it that way and some people don't, but it seems to work for me. So, Krager's 37. Hey, welcome back, man. Good to see you again. Mayo, you get your pressurization figured out?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
was just our land altitude was a little off.
Ah.
What'd you pick as a final there, Moose?
What was that?
What'd you pick as a final cruise?
350.
Yeah, okay, me too.
Chris, what's your cruise altitude?
3.5.
Okay. Mayo?
3-4.
3-4.
3-4.
Yeah, I gave me 3-4.
Who gave you 3-4?
Simbrief.
Really? Find that odd.
You want me to go there, Moose, or you want to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
The only problem with me going first at 7.5 is I'm gonna make everybody else wait because of my wake turbulence.
We're in 7.4s, dude.
Oh shit. Okay.
If we took off in front of you, you'd be waiting.
Exactly.
Yeah, never mind. I'm going first. Have fun.
Uh-huh. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. We're all waiting for you.
I don't want to smack my aircraft into the ground right now, especially with all the giraffes in the back.
Gotcha. Yeah, keep
Yeah,
going.
just look down to Vatastic. We got no traffic in the area.
Gotcha. King Poet, yeah, again, really high altitudes like that for short flights and is not all that uncommon for, especially if you're pretty light, because they'll get up to altitude and then just coast all the way back down. And it's a pretty good fuel save. So I see that a lot in California. I'll see flights going from LAX to Sacramento and they're going up 390 or 41 and.
Yeah, ballistic shot.
Yeah, pretty much. Kramer, how's it going?
And Northwest 406, line up and wait.
All right. See Mayo rocketing down the runway there. Going place. Kramer, where are you plane spotting at? Or where are you going to be plane spotting at, I guess is the better question. It looks like Mayo's off the ground.
Positive right gear up.
We'll go.
Yeah, we're getting some emails on density out, so it's been an interesting week flying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix and SoCal, weight restricted. And Northwest 406, we're on the roll 32 right at, or 32 left at.
No, 32 right. You had it right.
Yeah, who knows with the way they redid this piece.
I know, right? 3-2 something. All right, we see you on the roll. All right, Chris, you're good to line up and wait.
Wow, we got up to 45 before it started to lose some airspeed for the pit.
There it goes. Oh, Houston. Okay, cool. Austin. All right, King Poet.
I love flying this thing, but it's incredibly light.
Right? Yeah, I know you rotated pretty stinking early on my end.
I had a 116 as a VR.
Woo!
For a 7.4, that's pretty
Yeah,
Yeah.
flaps 20.
What is that? Flaps 40 though?
Flaps 20.
Oh, I was gonna say, how do you need a bunch of lift to do that in a 7.4? No, I guess they're also think about. I'm sure most 7.4s I've heard of are good for short field takeoffs. Most of them.
Yeah, I'm flying passengers though, and I've got absolutely no fuel on board, so.
Yeah, so he's light and light. And I've got hardly any fuel, but I've got a lot of cargo, so I'm more medium.
3575, taking off. 32.
All right.
Coming through 8,000.
I see you rolling. WestWind 1990, 132 right, line up and wait.
I love it when those GEs start to scream, don't you?
Oh, isn't that wonderful noise?
FedEx 3584, contact to departure.
There goes Chris. All right. Now VNAV set.
Three 575 is passing 3,000.
All right. WestWind 1990's on the roll. Landing lights on, strobe lights on.
Yeah, it looks like we've all got about 5 to 10 nautical mile spacing, so this is pretty good.
Here we go.
Airspeed alive.
$80 knots.
Z1.
Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
80 knots? You already rotated?
I didn't rotate at 80 knots.
You said 80 knots and then you said gear up.
I didn't say 80 knots and gear up. There was a delay there. And by the time I called 80 knots, I was actually passing through about 90 knots. So, but like I said, I'm pretty light too. So, flaps 5.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of cargo, but we're still pulling it up. Drafts are like a ton of peach. Piece. How did you say peach?
You did.
This is what happens when I go to bed at 3 a.m.
That would do it. Flaps 1.
Oh, this thing's so fidgety right now. Just like wind up here or something, so it's just like...
Alright, we're passing through 3,000 feet, so Elton, you're good to go. Flaps are up, gear off. starting our turn.
Wow, I already got past. Well, so we're heavier than all of you guys, so makes sense.
I don't know about that. What's your takeoff? What's your gross weight?
Our takeoff weight was 35,000, and gross is gonna be 2,000 pounds above that.
Don't forget your transition altitudes, 1,000, that one 8,000.
Right. Yeah, I've got it set. $10,000 feet, landing lights off. And there's transition. Standard pressure set. And we can start to accelerate. Transition altitude's 11,000 feet, Kramer. Alright, go ahead and switch on the autopilot there. So we pass through 17,000 feet roughly.
Honestly, I think it's one of the most fun parts is hand flying departures I've found.
Oh, I know. That's why I leave the autopilot off until I'm kind of usually well out of the departure. It's much more fun to hand fly the thing. Say goodbye to Malaysia. So our plan today is going to take us down, basically south here into the Straits of Malacca, and then we're going to follow the coast of Malaysia down towards Singapore. And actually, our waypoint, Sierra Juliet, is Sinjan, which is Singapore right there. And then we turn more southerly, head across and over the Riau Islands, down along the coast of Indonesia, which is actually, Sumatra, which I think is technically, I can't remember if they're technically part of Indonesia or not. I think they are, the island of Sumatra. And all the way down, we'll actually cross over Sumatra, South Sumatra there, and then cross the sea, and then the next stop will be landfall in West Java, which is where Jakarta is. So. Not that long of a flight. That should be kind of fun. Oh, water's looking a little clearer now that we're this high too. They got the nice view of the ocean down there.
Yeah, I'm just leveling 350.
Gotcha. Passing 220 right now.
We stopped climbing for a little bit. We're like 274 because we're gonna get some speed up in here. We're like at 220.
I just got unrestricted departure.
You just got what?
Unrestricted departure.
Okay.
Cool. Better make sure Bruce expected that terminators to 299
You should have done that a long time ago.
I already did. I was just warning you guys.
Oh. Yeah, no. Transition was 11,000 feet, so that's what we were talking about earlier.
Oh, this is really pretty. Flying along the coast with all these clouds and the layers peeping
Right.
through the city. Cool.
And it's nice, isn't
I
it?
like that.
You get the water with the greenery of the land, the clouds. Nice. It's a nice combination.
Yep. You don't get that in West Coast. At least where we are.
No, not as much.
It's all desert.
It's more brown. Although you go up the coast of Northern California and
Yeah,
Oregon, you get
It's
that.
pretty up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm going in a few days. So I'm excited about that.
Hey,
It's
minimum.
not burning.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, California's on fire as per usual.
When are we never on fire?
The winter.
We still get some fires during the winter, once in a while.
Not really.
Not many.
Not really.
It's when you get mud.
Yeah, then the mudslides happen because of all the trees that burned out.
Big sir.
Yeah, and what was that, Ventura area, whatever it was, that got that last year?
The Thomas fire?
After the Thomas fire, yeah.
I can smell smoke from my house.
Oh, we definitely smell it here. It's all hazy from smoke. It's nasty.
Cloudy up here.
It's nasty. I wish it was clouds. It'd be nice if it was clouds. It's smoke. For us, anyway. Oh, I see someone's contrails. That's probably Chris in front of me.
Who's still at 230?
Might be Elton,
Oh,
because he would have been after me. I'm at 2.8. I'm just about to cross 2.9.
yeah, we're at 2.9 right now.
Oh, you're at 2.9. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, it's probably me in front of you.
It is, because I just
through 293.
I just crossed 29 and I went dead even with whoever's about 5 miles in front of me. So that's your contrails.
How fast are you going? We're going 340 or Mach 8.6.
I'm 320 Mach 0.84 right now.
Okay. We're gonna start climbing to 340 now.
To Random Cool Kid, how's it going, sir? Welcome to the stream. Pandas in the back.
Giraffes.
Yeah, no, you got giraffes. I don't have any live animals that I'm aware of on board, aside from the moose that's flying the airplane.
Well, that's why we have we can't flip the airplane over, or we'll have giraffes all over the cargo bay.
Yeah, that's the reason you can't flip the airplane over.
Yeah, the pilots will be fine. They're strapped in. Wait, actually, I think they tranquilize animals when they take them on planes like this.
Yeah, probably.
So some freak out and start banging on the side of the fuselage and burst a hole.
Yeah.
Because the giraffe can do that.
Yeah, Minimum's you're on vacation in San Jose. That's kind of cool. Used to go up there all the time because my mom's parents lived up in Campbell, right there outside of San Jose.
Oh, nice. I used to live in San Jose.
It's a
It's
nice
a
area.
hometown.
It's a nice area. Puyo Dead 1, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Let's see if I got anybody else. Okay, so that's probably Chris there, about 30 miles in front of me. I'm guessing. Unless it's Tim.
Huh, I don't have anybody on my traffic radar, so it's a little weird.
What's your range set at?
40.
Oh. Yeah, I show you at about 5 miles. I show somebody else at about just under 30.
Oh, because I didn't have my traffic on.
That would be a problem.
I got Ethan on my 12 o'clock.
Ethan, wait, Ethan's at your 12?
I'm right below him.
What's your altitude?
I'm passing 31,000.
We're passing 3-2 right now.
Oh, maybe that's why I don't see you. You're below me. Okay. Okay, so that's Tim up there. That makes more sense.
Wow, there's a lot of weather for me in front of me.
Oh, awesome. I'm glad I got that right. Very important pandas, yeah. I still can't possibly believe that FedEx only uses the 777 with the pandas painted on the side to only transport pandas, because there cannot be that much
I know.
panda logistics to warrant having an entire plane set aside just for that.
And also, I mean, they always talk about how pandas are endangered, so why would they even bring them on planes?
Well, no, I mean, that's how they transport to the zoos and stuff, but there's, again, that goes to the point. There aren't that many of them, so there's not going to be a whole lot of distribution that's going to be happening for pandas. It's a big deal when it
Pandas came
happens.
off the endangered list.
Oh, did they finally? Maybe. Let's find out.
They did.
Let's find out. Maybe we finally start breeding them enough and they're back to normal.
I know they're back in China.
Well, yeah, that's
but-
where they come from, but... Panda.
Panda.
Just searching panda. Computer, find me panda. That's a designer.
Alexa, what's the closest Panda Express?
Where can I go to eat a panda? That's what I want to
I
know.
found a Panda Express. It's 1.5 miles away on Burbank Boulevard in Vancouver.
That's helpful.
To get more, go to the Alexa app and enter your address. Did that answer your question?
No.
No. No, it did not. Oh, now I see Chris on my... Oh, wow.
According to the BBC, they're off.
Okay. I'm just finally getting the thing up here right now. So.
BBC, British Broadcasting
Corporation.
Community?
Corporation.
I'm going Mach 8.6 still? Oh.
So the word panda in Chinese, the literal meaning is bear cat.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Panda looks nothing like a cat.
Hmm.
Or, I guess it kind of looks like a bear, but not much.
So it's panda bear man.
Wow, is this like Northwest's last flight or something? Because they're getting there quick.
Oh yeah, it's a conservation-reliant vulnerable species, but it's not in danger at the moment, yeah. Alright, well that's good.
Jeez, these international airports around here are huge.
Hey, we can start eating them now.
Yeah, where can I go to eat a panda?
Panda Express?
So I got Chris rising up
China.
right in front of me in less than, he's probably about a mile in front of me. I'm gonna have to, like, do some diversion right there. You're going to 3.5, right, Chris?
Yeah, just give me a minute. I got some speed to catch up on.
Alright.
Oh, we were supposed to go up to 3.5. Okay, we're going up.
Well, yeah.
Hey, Moose, you can fly a slop off to the right or the left a couple miles, I think.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm setting it up right now.
Bread and butter.
Jelly time, peanut butter, jelly time. Yeah.
Remind me, Chris, Tim, where do I put that in at? I'm trying to remember what I do that at. It's been a while.
Oh, the offset?
Yeah, the offset. Oh, gosh.
Got to remember in the 7.4.
Yeah.
So, can someone explain to me what the rule set actually does? So I tried to look at it like a form, and I still couldn't figure out like what it meant.
I can explain in a second. Let me figure out how to do this offset first, and then I'll...
I'm trying to figure out how to change my default model.
I think it's under your routes feature.
Oh, offset. Oh, yeah, there we go.
And if it's not, nice knowing you.
See what it kind of... To right. Let's try that. See what nomenclature it wants it in. No. 2.0 right. Okay, what the heck? Yeah, I see him.
You and I are almost perfect for formation flying.
Yeah, we are. I'm going faster than you too. Apparently, I'm gonna slow down because I'm gonna come right up your butt otherwise until I figure this offset out. Oops, no.
I'm at Mach
No.
843.
Yeah, I know. I'm at Mach 0.839, so I'm gonna.
Mach? What did you just say? Mach what?
8. He's at 843. I'm at 839. I'm gonna slow down to 8.
Yeah, I'm at 8.6.
And then figure out this stupid offset isn't taking my nomenclature. I gotta figure out what the wording is.
Holy crap! There literally are formation flying.
I know. We're like, he's less than a mile in front of me.
Jesus. You're lucky we're not in the FAA isn't controlling this. Cause I know the Boston controller would give you shit for this.
So Sunday, July 29th is now considered National Lasagna Day.
Really?
It's National Lasagna Day?
Yep.
I'm down.
I'm down.
Giraffes and gentlemen, buckle up your seatbelts.
Say giraffes and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't want to find a bunch of bodies laying around in the back later because they didn't fasten their seatbelts.
Wait, turbulence. Yeah, I'm actually, probably because of the wind, actually, is kind of helping. It's essentially, I'm actually not right behind his contrails, even though we're flying the same route, because the wind's blowing about 38 knots from the
Lucky
left.
for you.
I know, otherwise I'd have to just kind of move over. And I've slowed down a little
you
bit.
figure it out?
No, it's not taking anything. I'm trying to look it up online right now, see what the nomenclature is. I've tried +2.
Should be just your right or left and then distance.
Oh, you know what? Maybe that's the one thing I didn't try. I didn't put the direction in first. Let's try that. Hey, that did it. The one thing I didn't try. All right, there we go. Now it's going to transition his contrails here.
I'm sorry, I didn't know what you were asking.
That's okay. All right.
Yay! Wait.
And under your contrails.
Oh boy, I'm excited. I love doing this event every year. It's so much fun. I can't do it actually, but it's so much fun to do it anyway.
Okay. Offset, engaged.
Well, the person who only has me know because he's been to it already is Mr. Tim, but I'm also hyped out because I'll be going to it eventually myself.
All right.
Oh, WSSS Towers online, but he contacted me and asked me, "Hello, are you flying the WIII? Just checking since your FB chose VIII to WII."
Nice. Way to put your flight plan in wrong. All right. Now we're good. 2 mile offset. Can you make an instructional live stream? Instructional for what? Like how to what would be the question. How to live stream or how to do something else? Yeah, that's a model matching thing. The speed brakes show up on Chris's 7.4. They're not really up. That's a goof of the model matching. At least Garfield is happy.
Oh god.
Garfield.
I have no idea.
He flies cats.
That's gotta be
no.
That's gotta be a fun flight to be on. We've got a sack of cats in the back.
I think that. Wait, how fast are you guys going?
I'm doing 0.838.
Oh, because someone's gaining on me.
That'd be Chris.
How fast are you going, Chris?
0.84.
What? Why is my... Okay.
What are you going?
0.86.
It shouldn't be gaining on you then.
It's showing. The traffic is on. It's showing us, you guys, someone's gaining on me. Never mind. No, you're not. Just looks like it.
I was gonna say the rear side of your...
it moves.
Yeah, the rear side of your TCAS is not gonna show quite as accurately necessarily as the front side. I mean, questions about aviation. Well, I'd be happy to answer your questions if you have any specific questions. I mean, again, I'm not a real-world pilot, so what I know probably isn't going to be as accurate as something like that Captain Tim knows, who is a real-world commercial pilot.
Or as much as that, just my in-depth knowledge of aviation.
Yeah, but no one can understand you because you're Mike, so that's a problem.
Yeah.
Mike's not as bad as he used to be.
He just whined. No whining.
I couldn't help but had to take the shot.
It was worth it.
Okay, if I'm not bit. Okay, the next time you stream, I'm pretty much 15 now.
Right.
We can do
With
shoot.
pistols.
We can do shoot me down.
Yes.
Good luck with that.
All you gotta
Oh,
do
I
is join multiplayer servers.
He can't. He's an FSX. It's okay.
I'm not an FSX.
Ted is.
Oh.
Join FS.
He's not gonna join though.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Now, why would I do that if I know you're gonna shoot me down? Who's breathing heavily into their mic?
Must be pretty heavy winds because someone's breathing into their mic.
Yeah.
Okay, you open the window.
This is a pretty.
Cruising at 0.9.
This is pretty cool. Me and Chris are basically in a 2-mile formation right now. We're almost exactly off each other's wing, but 2 miles laterally.
Should be at a quarter
I'm
mile.
tempted to slow down to get into the formation.
Thank you.
Joe Oliver, how's it going? ETA, let me check. Progress page. 0443 is our arrival in Jakarta. It is 3:31 right now, so that's an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, we don't generally talk about what airline Tim works for on stream.
That's
I'm
private
sorry, did I miss a
information.
question?
No, someone just asked on chat, is Tim not telling
okay.
what airline he is, so just telling them we don't usually discuss that. There are reasons for that, and so a number of us know what airline he works for, but it's just best not to broadcast that. It can be taken then sometimes that he's speaking for the airline, and we just don't want to risk that. So
As long as you keep talking about it, people are going to keep asking about it.
I know, but
I
just
my
tell him we can't
personal
tell.
My personal
There,
opinion
probably.
is, I believe it's Trump Airlines.
that's got to be it. It's Trump's personal pilot. TA
Because, I mean, really, Captain Tim spends a lot of time in Chicago.
We're at Mach 75. We're getting information. Screw it.
Oh, good grief. Okay, you got to go on the left side of Chris, because I'm already offset to the right.
It's a shame we don't have a bunch of B-52s we could fly in formation.
Right?
I could just go in the middle.
No, you're not going in the middle. That'll violate airspace. You go on the other side. Stay on the left.
Only I'm glad in the middle.
No, you're not.
You're the last one we want in the middle, honestly.
Mr.
I'll be in the middle. Fighter jet.
Yeah, Mr. Threatening to shoot people down. That's a threat.
No.
I'm calling
I don't make
President
threats, I make
Trump
promises.
himself.
Speaking of...
But don't worry. You know what I'm using?
What?
Firecrackers.
Oh, good grief.
This is the firecrackers. That's the one thing about AirVenture, which is awesome, is their night shows and the planes just flying out fireworks on their wings. It's amazing.
Let's see.
Were you there when they did that, Mr. Tim? The first year they did the night ones? Or no?
I'm sorry, you're unreadable, and I like it that way.
Oh boy.
Tim Burn.
What was your question, Crip?
Were you at AirVenture the first year they did the night air shows when they first started doing them, or not?
Yeah, what's there?
You know what I'm talking about. The what was it? The glider was the one with the glider. Did all the This mirrors with fireworks and wingtips.
Yeah, it was sailplanes. Yeah, well, they did the night show with the flares on the tips and everything. It's a pretty cool show, actually. And then the who was it? Was it B1? Somebody came through with the afterburners. That might have been F-111.
Yeah, you talking about you heard about just the other day?
No, actually, it's the first show.
Oh, the first show. Okay. What were you saying, Chris?
Hey, will you click on that link I just sent you, TeamSpeak?
Looking at it now. Yeah, what about?
Do you think you might be interested in that instead of doing the Friday night ops on the 17th, you would pull the jet out to take the Jaguars, Minnesota?
Oh, because they're playing on Saturday.
The Jaguars are terrible.
I will end you.
Male.
we don't allow that talk here. We have hopes.
That is hate
We
speech.
have hopes
That is
this
hate
year.
speech on this channel.
I kind of have to go with the Rams.
The Lambs.
Mate, I'm just before tell you this is that
Guys, everybody act
we will
nice.
park
Everybody act nice.
747
Mark's
on your
here.
house and sing.
That's funny.
Everybody be good. Mark's here. Hi, Mark.
Quick, everyone act like they're doing something correct. How you doing, Mark?
Totally not thinking that 1500.
What?
Yeah, I'm well.
I'm flying giraffes.
Oh boy.
You are a giraffe.
You are a giraffe. Yes, so that's a good point, because I didn't think about the fact that the preseason games are Saturday games, yeah. Yes, we are absolutely doing the Minnesota flight, and so we should do that on Friday. I wonder what Friday Night Ops was supposed to be on that. It was probably too far in advance to know, huh?
I thought I saw something
Yeah.
about Seattle. But maybe-
Oh, Seattle, yeah.
You should know what it is.
Last time I went to
Fire.
Seattle, it was a disaster. Not for me, but for air traffic control.
Oh, that was terrible.
Right?
That was not good up there.
No, it was not. Let's see here. Try to look it up.
All right, I actually ran out of fuel because of that.
That's funny.
I remember Friday night off in Seattle. One of the controllers didn't know what he was doing, especially the approach controller. They had like 3 of them, and this guy didn't know how to speak English, like barely spoke English, and he was an approach controller. And you sound like he was probably from like the Middle East or something. And he kept saying, because at that time I was flying Southwest, so he was like, Southwest 2024, turn left heading 220, right? And I'm like, okay. I turned left 220. I'm like, left 220? But I'm already at 220. So he kept just like vectoring me the same direction, and eventually at one point I was already like in Vancouver.
Oh, okay. So FNO on August 17th is actually Coast Lake Desert, which is ZOA, ZLC, and ZLA all teaming up. So it's going to be 3 sectors, not one of which is Seattle.
What's it called?
Coast Lake Desert. So coast meaning Oakland Center, Lake Salt Lake Center, and Desert SoCal.
Hell yeah, I'm in.
So those 3. So we won't. You can do that. We're going to be flying up to Minnesota. So because
we are.
We gotta move the Jags to their first.
Great.
First game. Oh, great.
I'll be.
That means I'm flying the passenger charter for you.
Oh, there you go. Fly the all the fans, the rabid fans.
The rabid fans. Who
Yeah.
somehow always manage to get the 777 ticket rented out.
Yeah.
We're going
Kickers.
Mach 9.5.
I just can't wait for Sunday the 16th. I think that's going to be an awesome game.
I don't watch football.
Oh, New England, the New England game. Yeah. It's gonna be a fun game to watch. And it's in the afternoon too. Oh, it means I can watch it. Sweet. opening.
Yeah, I guess 1 o'clock games are hard for you, aren't they?
It is, because I'm usually in church. They're ending right about the time I get out. So, but the afternoon games I can watch.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't live in Hawaii.
Oh gosh, yeah, that would be. You just miss everything. Yeah, sorry. Duran, I'm cool kid. Sorry, I was looking at a link, so I wasn't seeing some stuff for a while. I did see your thing there, and very possibly. Anchorage to Seattle, Friday Night Ops. Anchorage to Seattle, Friday Night Ops. When is that Friday Night Ops? Let me see. The third next Friday is the Houston FNO. Seriously? That's your title? This is the Houston FNO? Kind of weird. This is the Houston FNO. Please come. Kind of weird name for a Friday Night Ops. Alright.
Oh boy.
15th Annual Boston Tea Party Live. ZAU. Oh. Too bad that's not supposed to be out. The 31st of August is Chicago Center FNO. And it's too bad it's probably not going to... Chicago's scenery is probably not going to be released by then by FS Dream Team. It's too bad.
Hey, Moose.
Yes, sir.
Current Sukarno weather is 220 at 2 knots. We got 2.5 miles visibility. Haze. A few clouds at 2,000. Temperature 26. Dew point 21.
What you got for the altimeter?
It's a round dial with stuff in it. 2985 on the altimeter, inches of mercury, and 1000 on millibars.
100.
Correction, 1011 in millibars.
Oh, 11. Okay.
Ethan,
Got it. Thank
look
you, sir.
out to your left and wave at me.
All right, we'll see you later, Durandom Cool Kid. I show Ethan still a bit ahead of you there.
I can see his wingtip.
Oh, really? That's helpful. Oh, that's interesting. Just asking if you like, you can do a flight request from me. Can you do a 777? Dubai to Switzerland. So right now, Luke, I don't have a 777. Crypto does, but I do not, so I am unable to do that request.
I can do it.
And Chris can do it, because he's a 777. Far away to the right of you guys. Elton's far away and to the right. Somewhere back there. Actually, that might be him there. Or that might chemtrails, I can't tell. Let's check Fantastic. Oh yeah, I see you back there, okay.
Let's see if it'd be fun.
Huh? I'm going up with an F-30, an F-16, or with the water. I'm going to fly in for 27 for the overhead break. If anyone else understood that, you're a better man than me.
Pretty much two individual fighters coming together to become a flight.
Oh, okay.
Or a section.
Tim is probably going to land first because he's out in front of the rest of us. Mayo, are you taking 7 left? Mayo? Mayo, can you hear me? Stupid Instagram.
Guys, I think the one thing I'll say is I hate when air traffic controllers tell me, especially like when there's an aircraft right below me or something, that there's no factor. When I look out my window, he's wingtip with me.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I was asking you, are you landing 7 left?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, I'm landing... We're taking the Booney 1B into ILS 07 right.
Oh, so you're going 7 right as well, okay. So I think we're all going 7 right. So we're going to have
Well,
to...
I could go 7 left.
That's fine. We're just gonna have to work. I mean, either way, we're gonna have to work out our spacing because me, Tim, and not me, Tim, me, Chris, and you are all very, very close together. So we'll just have
Well, I
to
can slow
figure
up.
that out. Yeah, that'll make it better. I think that will compound the situation.
All right, we're gonna go 07 left. Makes it easier for everybody.
Yeah, current winds are 210 at 3, so it's not that big of a deal.
No.
Looks to be a fairly straightforward approach.
Yeah. Instagram is worthless. Okay. Elton, you're going to go on 2-5 left. Okay. We just need to coordinate because that means we're coming at each other, so we'll just have to watch that. All right, let's see here. We got 325 miles to go. Thereabouts. By the way, guys, just so you know, I'm heading to cargo ramp 2 in Jakarta.
I'm just following because I don't know where the cargo ramp is.
One alpha.
I'm actually about to start making a left turn because mine's a different. My approach tells me to go straight into it from here.
What's your approach?
The The Gaspia 1.
Oh, okay.
The Gaspia 07 ILS.
Okay. Yeah, so from Badak, we need to cross Bunnik at or above flight level 290. Ramos at or above 250, max 280 knots. Nokta, max 265 knots at flight level 210. K-cap at or above 10,000 and 240 knots. Dakar, no greater than 210 knots at or above 7,000. Sepat, 5,000 and max 190 knots. And then Seagas is our last point at max 190 knots at 4,000. So.
Yeah, I feel bad whoever's about to fly right through my trails.
That'd be Chris.
Actually, it looks like he's passing like 100 feet below him. Yeah.
Are you on standard altimeter pressure? Mayo?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I show you 100 feet above as well.
Yeah, I'm at 299 too.
Okay. This is like a goof with Navigraph or something. What is going on there?
You bought Vector?
What?
When did you buy Vector?
What about Vector?
When you said you, because I remember you just said you had Orbix Global. Now you have Vector.
Oh yeah, I bought Vector a few months back. When they had their,
I was thinking about buying it.
I think it was when they had their sale in May. I bought Vector in North America at that point.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about buying it. I just don't know if I should. Do you see a dramatic difference?
I see a difference, definitely. It's kind of hard to tell how dramatic because I'm not comparing it directly, so it's just what I see now. But I know it redoes the coastlines to be a lot better and stuff, more accurate. Coastlines, rivers, roads are all a lot more realistic.
Yeah.
No, that's too far.
It fixes the altitudes of everything.
That too.
Shit,
Think
I
it's worth
can't
its
fix
price tag?
microphones.
Well, yeah, right.
You guys think it's worth the price tag?
I don't remember what the price was. It was worth it when it was on sale.
Yeah, wait till it's on sale. Should probably mean Christmas.
Yeah, probably.
Well, no wonder. My route says VRMM to WIII.
Yeah, VRMM, that's the Maldives.
Yeah.
What did it say? I think you're just going direct to the airport, aren't you?
Yeah, but I put my route in like multiple times wrong. Like all the letters are mixing up. Like I had like VRMM instead of WMKK for departure airport, and like VIII, just because these are like really weird codes, honestly.
Suggest more coffee in the morning.
Yeah. Totally. Definitely more coffee.
Why does this keep resetting itself? Oh, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. Alright, set my decision altitude for 27 right. Set this at 4,000. Missed approach, 47 right, immediate turn right to intercept the 073 radial of Charlie Kilo Golf. Climb to 4,000. At or below, proceed to Isala or as instructed by ATC. Okay. Transition altitude here is 11,000 as well. I should top of descent in about just under 120 miles. No, 7 right would be very convenient. So ideally, we'll take 7 right to Sierra 4. Exit the runway there, just go straight across Sierra Charlie and Sierra Papa, it looks like. And continue on Sierra Charlie 4 to the cargo apron. Huzzah.
Skyline Whiskey 4.
Chris, are you doing the same arrival? The what is it called? The Bidec or the Bundy 1 Alpha or whatever it is.
Bravo, India, Delta, Alpha, Kilo.
Well, that's my last. Okay, so you're not doing a star. You're just doing straight in.
I've got the Segas transition for 7 right.
Okay, yeah. So you're doing Bidak to Sigas and then 7 right.
Cat, Dakar, CPAT.
Okay, so you're doing the whole thing. You're doing the Bundy 1 Alpha. That sounds like all the same waypoints.
Got 90 miles to BOD.
Copy.
Mark, could you do me a favor and move me to the lobby?
What are you needing done, Ted?
Never mind, I got it.
Oh, okay. Go to Kuala. Good. Zero above 250. 240 10,000. Jack car 7,210. CPAT 190 5,000. SIGS 190 4,000. That's not 4,000, but that's a hard 4,000. There we go. Blue Crayon, how's it going? And King Poet's back. I've been good. I assume you've been bumming around Hawaii like you do. Oh, nice, yeah. That's good to get those. Get your information under your belt. 068. 068.
Hey, Moose.
Yeah.
Don't forget you can't fly that lateral offset when you're in this arrival.
Right. I'm probably gonna what looks like is gonna happen. I think Chris is gonna start his descent before I do, and so once he starts going down, I'm gonna take the offset off, and I'll follow him down. I'll slow up.
Okay.
Hey Moose, check this out.
Checking.
This is an ad for a project management tool called Monday.com.
Turn that crap off. Neutral. Oh, I need to send this to my dad. He's big into trains.
That's the place out of Hamburg. That's an incredible place to go.
Yeah. I didn't realize they had a train thing too. I knew about
who's been there.
I knew about the airplane one, but I didn't know about the giant train one. Good grief.
Isn't that neat?
Holy crap. Oh man.
Hey Moose, bring up your nav radios when you get them on.
Copy. No, just do that. Alright, they're up.
Yeah, what are you showing for an ILS for D?
I'm showing 110.5, 67 Park.
Yeah, I'm looking at the chart. It's showing 111.5.
Let's see here. That's interesting, if that's different.
I'm going the left side. You going the right side?
Oh, I'm going right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I show 110.5 for the right on the chart. You're showing, let me look at the left here. See if it'll come up. Yeah, I show 111.5 on the chart. Is it not putting that in for you?
Uh-uh.
Huh.
Maybe it doesn't have it on the default.
Maybe. Yeah, I wonder if the ILS didn't... Well, no, even if it didn't, it should now if you got that... Because you did that update thing that I did, right? The changes all the...
Yeah, uh-huh.
So that should be there now, if that's what it...
Runway ILS frequency error.
Interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Oh, end of off. Oh, my offset ended on its own. Ha! Okay. That's odd. Why did we do that?
Because your waypoint's probably set to the SID next.
Or
or star.
Yeah, it is. You're right. Okay.
It's real cool for the people behind you to watch them zipping back in.
Yeah. So what's it doing right now? It says I'm on LNAV, but it's just going its own little funny way.
Well, if you want to break out, just go direct waypoint.
That's, well, it's set to the next waypoint right now. That's what I think. I'm trying to double check here.
Yeah, pop on the routes page and see if it shows the offset still being in the lower right.
Oh, it does. That's why. It does. Let's see.
Yeah, zero that out.
There we go. That did it. Come back in, and I'm gonna slow up. Slowing for spacing. It does weird stuff and I end up stalling a crash on. Yeah, you gotta understand what the SID and star is commanding and therefore what your plane is gonna do so that does not happen.
Do you guys already just start descending? I know you're just far off from it.
Not yet. My descent, top of drop's about 20 nautical miles.
Yeah, also mine's a lot different than your guys's. I'm further out in the ocean than you.
I don't think you're that much further.
Few nautical miles.
You know, I think you're just to the left of Chris by about 10 miles.
Oh yeah. Dude, I'd love to have. That'd be really cool to have like a really cool like train set or something like that. Or know how to like do that. That'd be cool. Honestly, that's pretty awesome. Like to know how to do something like that. Like look how detailed like the mountains look.
Oh, I know,
That's
it's
insane.
Cool.
Sure, that's gotta be at least $100,000 project. Probably more. They just don't come to know that.
Elkin, you're beside us now, huh? Let me see here.
And I'm out of 350 descending.
Okay. What the? Elton Fantastic is showing you're somehow all ahead of us now. How the heck did that happen? Oh, we just crossed behind Chris's contrails there.
Is it just me, or is it just incredibly clear all of a sudden?
It's, well, No, well, for me, it's actually pretty hazy all of a sudden.
Yeah, I got haze but no clouds.
Yeah, no, I don't have any clouds either all of a sudden. We kind of flew out of them. Alright, we're going to reset MCP to our bottom of the star, which is 4,000.
3575 is leaving flight level 350.
Copy that.
Yeah, I don't know why all of a sudden it showed me 07 right.
Hmm. Well, because I thought that's what you said you were going to take when we were doing our flight planning. But who knows? And WestWind 1990 is now out of 350, descending. All right, Eldon.
Moose.
Yeah.
I just found out, you know that airport that they make it, that miniature Wonderland thing?
Uh-huh.
It cost them 3 million euros.
It's more money than I got.
Yeah, that's an amazing. There are two brothers, two German brothers, who set this up in a Hamburg warehouse, and you go from floor to floor. And like the airport's on one floor, and then they've got like the North American Railroad set on another floor, and then they've got various European settings spread throughout. It's really a cool thing to do. It's actually the #1 tourist destination in northern Germany now.
Really? I'll put that on my list when I visit Germany. I want to go do a European tour at some point. Hit Germany, France, UK.
The Grand Tour.
That's right. Can't wait till that comes back on for season 3.
More like Innocents Abroad.
Yeah, right.
I just remember when you're flying the SID, you're going to hit speed restrictions, so
yeah, I'm watching
watch your
them.
spacing.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the speed restrictions down earlier than Chris is going to hit them, so that way I can stay behind him.
Sounds like a plan.
You're gonna go full auto land? You're gonna
Jumbo drops in 65 nautical miles.
visualize it.
I'm probably gonna visual it. Well, actually, that's
Say
right.
what?
That's right. The visibility is down to like 2.5 miles, so we'll be using a lot more automation today than we probably normally do.
Yeah, I'm going ILS for sure.
Yeah, once you have the runway environment come off and fly visual.
Yeah.
And a 190.
I just push. Chris, what's your speed currently?
284.
Okay. Really, King Pone, just like hazy, or is it because of fog, or what?
I'd love to go to Hamburg just for this.
It'd be cool to see.
Oh, my favorite part would definitely be the airport. I want to see that.
So Moose, do they require you to put in a certain amount of hours a month to do your ATC or no?
I don't know how that works actually, because I know you can go inactive if you don't do it enough, but I've never seen like so many hours a month. I think it's like if you don't control within like 6 months or something, then you're technically inactive or something. It's a lot more forgiving in that regard. And I think then all you have to do is just do it with, do like a quick training operation with someone to get recertified or something. I think. So I'm not 100%. Let's go back and look at the regs. I actually haven't done it in a few weeks here. I need to do it again, and I'm waiting to when I move. I'm gonna go and try for my major ground cert, so I can control ground at LAX and Las Vegas. But you have to schedule that ahead of time, and it's hard to do that if I don't know when my computer is going to be moving because of all the moving fluctuations. So I'm trying to avoid complications with regard to that. All right, next.
Can't turn it downwind.
Got it. Next waypoint is Nokta. Oh, sorry, not Nokta. We just passed Nokta. Next waypoint is Oscar. There we go. Max 250 above 13,000.
You got an altimeter, Captain Tim?
Oh, current altimeter at Sukarno is 29.83 inches of mercury, or 1010 millibars.
1010, copy that.
Thank you.
Aren't you descending? What's going on here? Profile is down there. What are you doing?
You slowing up?
Well, no, I was already at the max speed is 250 at Oscar, and I was already doing it. So my thing was just holding speed and not descending. But I'm watching the profile indicator go down. I'm like, hello. So I just reset VNav, and then it started to go down. So I don't know what the heck. Very strange.
Yes, I guess. Got a 4,000 foot crossing.
Yeah. Yep. Above 10,000 at KCAP, above 7 at Dakar, above or at 5,000 at CPAT, and then at 4,000 at CGAS. Brakes 2, seatbelt signs on.
I'm just to beam the airport.
Copy that. Go ahead at 28.6.
To 10,000 for us.
VREF for flaps 30 is going to be 150. Lights on, turn off lights on.
Mike, don't forget your terrain.
Oh, I know. I'm watching. I'm still over the ocean at the moment, so we're good for a little while. Not until we hit Dakar. We're gonna be over land.
We're currently going through 12,000 for 10,000. We're currently on the approach.
Hey Parth, how's it going? Yeah, we're on the downwind now.
Who's on the approach?
Me.
Where are you at?
We're gonna be almost downwind of 07 left.
Left downwind or right downwind?
Right downwind.
Okay.
So yeah, the side you're approaching from.
Yeah, we're going 7 right.
Roger.
Yeah, we're turning the base leg now for Northwest 406.
Copy. Denise, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, just in time for the landing. As we descend into the soup. And we're abeam the airport. Hey, Kelsey.
Hey, Kelsey.
Depends on how long you take to land there, Eldon. If you come in fairly quick, I won't disconnect instantly. I mean, I'll off taxi off and we'll shut down and unload. So we'll be on for a little while after we land. So just don't take too long, otherwise can't wait around forever. Flips 5 coming in.
Three 575 is in the car, turning base 7 right.
Copy that. Yeah, you're about 8 miles in front of me, so it's pretty good spacing. Switching over to current altimeter. Kelsey says hi, Tim. He may be on sterile cockpit, Kelsey, just so you know.
And Northwest 406, just intercept the localizer now for 10, or correction 07, right.
Copy that.
Alrighty, we're currently downwind. Right downwind for 07 left. No visibility at all, so we're relying all on our instruments.
I would hope so.
No, I'm just relying on my eyes. Got some good wind down here too, gusting 15 knots.
3575 is turning final, 7 right.
Copy that.
You're on the ground?
No, he's turning final.
Ah, roger.
And I'm established.
Down to 3,000 for 3584.
And 1990's turning base.
3575 is fish on the localizer.
Flaps 10. Hey, Farmer Boy 777. You missed most of the flight. We're in descent into Jakarta at the moment in the soup. Tim is on final. Chris is just intercepted the localizer. I'm on base. And Mayo is on a downwind, last I heard, for the left runway. And,
Now reporting midfield.
And Elton is somewhere nearby.
We're currently at midfield for 07 left.
Oh, nice, Denise. Copy that. 1905000 is the... Okay. I've got the localizer active. I don't see the glide slope yet.
Alrighty, we're going to turn the base here in just a second. We don't want to cut anybody off. What do you want, Moose? 07 left or 07 right?
7 right at 5000.
Is anybody on 07 left?
No.
Roger, I'm
on a
turning
5 mile
base.
final on the left.
Oh, you're on the left. I thought you were on the right. Okay.
Roger, we're going to pull behind you then.
Okay, Elton is
I
touching.
got
turbulence.
Yeah, right. I have flown to the Bahamas before. It's been a little while, but we have done it.
I finished my stream.
Copy.
A great fly into Oshkosh. It was amazingly fun.
Nice.
Alrighty, passing through 2,400 right now.
You should do it in the real world.
Gear down.
The Bahamas you're talking about?
Oshkosh.
Oh, Oshkosh, yeah. Alright,
And 2.5 mile final now for the left side.
Roger.
Yeah, we're
Clear to land, 07 left. Yeah, I got a traffic warning. Let's see, we're gonna be to our 1 o'clock, 8 miles.
Oh, this is funny.
What's funny?
So part of the scenery for Oshkosh, they have the 787 sitting there, and compared to the quality wings variant, the quality one looks way better. It looks like a pointy cylinder. That's like kind of what it looks like.
Ooh, look and feel.
And for those of you that are watching the stream, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube, or if you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. I'd appreciate it. We are just now turning final for runway 7 right in Jakarta.
Base turn. And Moose, I gotta watch out for you. You're at 4,000, I believe?
I'm now at 4,000, yeah. I think I see
Alright,
you
Roger.
off the side there, yeah.
Yeah, we're at 2,500 on our base turn.
Yeah, you're about 5 miles in front of me at the moment. But I'm on the right runway, so as long as you stay on your side, then we're good.
Yep, we're making this turn nice and tight for you.
Thank you, sir.
Moose and I might have a kind of parallel runway landing, but
Yeah, it'll be close.
we'll make it work.
He's got, I've got the localizer. I'm waiting for the glide slope to come in. It's coming in right now.
How do you have the localizer? I can't even see it from visibility.
No. I have the localizer. That's not the runway. That's the instrument.
Oh, I thought you said visual.
No. Yeah, no, I see soup. Alright, we're going to set VREF plus...
Yeah,
I'm
we
clear
got
of the runway.
localizer.
Copy that, too.
Roger, 07 left.
I'm clear of the runway.
Copy.
Okay, anybody who's clear of 07 left? Anybody, or are we still on final for that?
That's Tim. Tim is clear of 7 left.
Okay, so and then Chris is on 7 right.
Chris is 7 right. I'm 7 right. You're good to go for landing on 7 left.
Roger, here we come.
And I've got glide slope and localizer. We're going gear down, flaps 20.
Flaps full. And 170 set, we're good for landing. Okay, there's another TCAS warning. Someone's in front of me? To my left?
It's probably Chris. Oh, to your left. I don't know about that.
Is that, what's his name?
Chris should be on your right.
It's no, it's not Chris.
Well, it could,
I see someone on my right.
It could
on
be
my left.
It could be Elton. I'm not sure where he's
That's
at
what I'm thinking.
3575 is clear as runway.
Copy that. All right, that means we're clear to land. So taxi light coming on. And we'll go down flaps full.
Yeah, we're not gonna even see the runway till the last second here, so I don't even know. I'm at 900 right now, so.
2.5 miles visibility is not that second.
Yeah, right.
2500.
Mine is.
Looking for the runway. About a 7-mile final at the moment.
Oh, there comes the ILS lights. We got it. Auto throttle. Continuing decision height.
5-mile final.
Crossing over numbers.
Still looking for the lights. Four miles. Got heavy turbulence, huh?
1000.
Yeah, we did. No, 7. Pretty bad too. Keep it rolling, and we'll exit to the right on Bravo. That was not too shabby.
That's 2 miles. Still looking for the lights. Oh, lights in sight. We got him.
Yeah, that's what I got him. Like right at the last second, I got him. For me.
My aircraft.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Go start the APU here.
You greased it, Moose.
Beautiful.
Oh, sweet, man.
It felt good. Alright, we'll let it roll on down here to whatever this is. But I think this is exactly the taxiway I wanted to take. Kill the autopilot.
Dude, you greased that.
Stupid auto brake. I'll let you know what it was in a second here, guys. I gotta get the stupid brakes off. God. Dumb auto brake sticks on. There we go. Alright, yeah, this should be Sierra 4 here. I don't know what it is in default scenery, but calls it Sierra something. Oh, it thinks it's Sierra 3. I'm close enough. Or maybe it is Sierra 3. No, it's not. It's Sierra 4. I mean, it's Sierra 3 in Flight Sim, but it's not real life. Alright, flaps coming up, landing lights coming off. Spoilers already up, good. Get the APU on here. Chris, did you go to 1 or 2?
I believe I went to 1.
Okay. I think you might have gone to 2. You went to the far one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you went to 2. Alright, so I'm going to 1. There we go. Alright, APU coming on. Get the turn off lights off here. Get the strobes off.
So this is parked to my left, right here. Is that Chris?
I do not know. Oh, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Stupid reverser. I don't think I have my marshaller. I think he's hiding in the building. CJ Hollister, how you doing? We're doing good. Just landed in Jakarta. Yep, my marshaller is AWOL.
Yeah, we landed with 2,800 pounds of fuel, so that's pretty good. It's a good landing.
Say what?
Way for us. So we landed with 2,800 left in the tanks.
That's it?
Yeah. Not good.
Not
good.
No, that's you're on emergency fuel at that point. All right.
Call us nice and light.
Brake set 449.
You think having 10,000 is better? I don't think so. I hate landing on like a heavy, super heavy aircraft.
That's not super heavy, dude. 10,000 pounds of fuel for a 7.5.
I mean, not for a I mean, for a 7.4, no, but I don't think. I think it's heavy for a 7.5. Don't you think?
It's not. So I asked Tim. He flies them for a living.
You'd have at least 8,500.
There you go. Alright, APUs are on. We're going to go ahead and switch over that so we can shut the engines down, and then we'll call for the GPU, but we'll need both to open the side door there. Let's go ahead and request deboarding, or cargo offloading, that's what it is, but FS actions, ground connections, we're going to do chalk set, request the GPU plugs, doors, we're going to open, and we're waiting on the side cargo door. No, not do another one. I got stuff to do. Oh, there goes my there's my marshaller who's way behind the building. That's awesome. Get the stairs, dude. This is not Steam. This is P3D. The video description may say FSX, but well, that's on YouTube anyway. You're watching on Twitch. But hey, Omerxy, good to have you. All right, hydraulic pump's gonna shut down. Fuel pump, fuel tank pump's gonna shut down. That's on. That could stay on. There's our external power 1, so we can open the side door now. Side cargo's opening. Turn off that. Turn off the seat belts. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Start doing
We
this.
didn't plan with any reserves. That's probably why. We just did enough where we make it here and get a little bit extra in the tank.
Yeah, the FAA would have something to say about that.
Yeah, and international range, you have about a % of your required fuel.
Right. What on earth is that box? Lion Air. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't think that went into the hold. Whatever. All right, guys. Well, welcome to Jakarta. It is hazy, nasty-looking, soupy weather, but made for a really nice landing. Let me see what the since you guys all want to know. Landing rate was 184, so not too shabby. Complete that. Ooh, I unlocked the climbing the ladder achievement, whatever that means. Alrighty. That's gonna do it for us here at WestWind, the Flying Moose, for today. No, not another leg. I got stuff to do. I'm an adult. I can only do so much on my days off before I have to, do adult things. Yeah. I can't. Crypto's always asking too. I know it's nice to be a young person that has no responsibilities except for school or whatever it is, but once you
It
get
actually
to,
is nice.
Once you get to be an adult, there's other things you got to do too. So, and it's called life. So, anyway, next week is a little up in the air as far as what's happening. Oh, there's Mayo. A little up in the air as far as what's happening because I don't know what my moving schedule is going to be at this point. I am house sitting next week, so my computer's not coming with me because it's only for a week. If nothing else, probably will stream Friday night, most likely. Hoping to stream Wednesday as well, but we'll see. Saturday may be a moving day for me, which if that's the case, there will be no stream Saturday, so it just depends. At this point, for our next world tour, let me look at that real quick and see where we should go. I'm thinking we're probably going to hit Australia next, which means it's going to be a bit of a longer flight. I'm going to open up Google Earth here just to get me some distances. Let's see here. Other side of the world. I don't live over here, I know. Stop freaking out. So, nautical miles from Jakarta to... Where's Darwin? Darwin's in here somewhere, isn't it? Load names. Would it kill you? This is Darwin. There's Darwin. So to Darwin is almost 1,500 nautical miles. That's a healthy jaunt.
Yeah, that's like 3.5, 4 hours, I think.
Yeah, at least. What is this guy here? That's a little less. What is that?
So we're gonna come through Australia, up through the Philippines, up through Japan and all that.
Well, you might try Brisbane.
Well, Brisbane's going to be a lot longer. Because we're on the west side of Australia at the moment. Brisbane...
Yeah, there's not much along the north coast.
There's not. There's Darwin. The other option is to stay up in the Indonesian area for another flight and go to, like, Timor. That's 1,100 miles. That's a little better. It's not much. What size?
I think we just go straight to Australia.
I'm looking at the size of the airports here. Hang on. It's not that big.
I don't think.
Yeah, I think the next one. I think we'll do that. We'll go to Darwin in Australia, for the next one.
There's a place in Kupang, Kupang Timor. We could land there, and that's on the South Shore, pretty close to Darwin. So we could just hop over there if we need to.
You said Tupang?
Amongst the rivals.
Kilo, Uniform, Papa, Alpha, November, Golf.
I'm looking for it. Oh, Kupang right there. I got you.
I'm not a helicopter at Oshkosh, just kind of sitting down by the runway 6, just watching the arrivals.
So a lot of wait on VATSIM or
yeah,
yes,
yeah, that's an option. That's about 1,000. That's about 1,000 nautical miles. Yeah, that's not a bad option either. And then from there we could always go. I don't know. Toward a...
Next is a 737.
It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you know what we could do? We could do either that one or the one up on the north side of Timor, and then from there we could go, instead of hitting Australia right away, go to Port Moresby on Papua New Guinea, and then jump down to like Brisbane. That wouldn't be bad.
So that's like wouldn't that be 3 weeks, or we do it all in one?
No. That's all spaced out. Oh, I just see Elton just landed. I see his 7-4 taxiing in now.
Yeah, I need help with model matching.
So. Oh, you teach college music. Oh, that's awesome. My dad was a choir teacher until he retired about a year ago. I'm not young. That's funny. Mel's I need a few more then. So, all right, guys.
If we're gonna jump to Port Moresby, like if we do all that,
You cut off in the middle of your sentence.
I said if we if we hop over to Timor, and then to Papua New Guinea, and then head down to Sydney. Should we just go direct Sydney then?
We could. What I'm going to do is we're going to hop over to New Zealand at some point. So I was thinking maybe go Brisbane, and then Brisbane to Auckland in New Zealand, and then from New Zealand back to Sydney. That was kind of what I was thinking we might
New
do.
Zealand to Sydney, that's a 5-hour flight, isn't it?
What? No. No.
They're pretty far from each other, not that
You ought to
close.
think about Queenstown.
That far. I mean, they're a healthy distance, but they're not like killer. Hang on. Queenstown. You talking about in New Zealand?
Yes.
Where is Sydney? There's Sydney. Just measuring for a second.
Because Queenstown, you can pick up perfect scenery.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, from Sydney to New Zealand is about 11 to 1,200 nautical miles. So it's kind of like the flights we're going to be doing here in a little bit. Not a whole lot different.
Okay, so let's say we do that. We come back to Sydney. Where are we going after that?
I don't know, but we got time to think about that. That's a little ways off in the future. But we'll start working.
Head to Fiji.
We'll start working our way. No. We're not going to go that way. If we're going to do that, we'd go from New Zealand to Fiji. But we're going to then work our way back up toward the Philippines, and I want to hit. Actually, at some point we need to hit Singapore. So we might do. Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere we're going to do. We need to hit Singapore, the Philippines. We need to hit Hong Kong. And then after that, we're looking at Shanghai, Beijing, Seoul, and Tokyo before we head to Hawaii and back home to Los Angeles. So that's the overall scope of the plan. So.
Do we ever go to Europe?
So we're getting close. Yeah, we did a whole Euro tour. You probably weren't with us back then. That was earlier this year. We were doing a bunch of hops in Europe. So it started with the cross the pond. We crossed the pond into Europe back. Oh, when was that? I think that was the end of summer last year. And we crossed over into Europe, and then we spent a whole bunch of time in Europe, and then finally down and through the Middle East, and where we are to here now. So. All right, guys, that is it for me. Sydney to Christchurch, they use the Emirates A380. Oh, okay. we won't be using that because I don't have a 380.
I don't think they make. Do they make a 380 for 3D?
I don't know. I don't know of anyone that like professional model style 380 that makes. I know Matt Davies was working on one with his crew, but I don't know where that is in production, so doesn't matter.
Yes, AFS Design does one, but it's not good.
All right, that's it for me, guys. I will see you next week. Again, I'll keep you apprised on what's happening with regard to the move, and therefore with the stream dates on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So if you don't have one of those, subscribe to me. You're not going to know what's happening. So make sure you're following at least one of those accounts. You don't need to follow all three because I post to all three of them the same thing. So that way everybody knows. So it's FlyingMoose83 is the handle for all three of those. So Twitter is FlyingMoose83, Instagram FlyingMoose83, Facebook FlyingMoose83. So it's nice and simple. And that information is on the YouTube page, I believe, and I think somewhere on the Twitch page, maybe. I don't know. All right, guys. That's it. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I will see you hopefully next week sometime. Until then, stay safe. Keep flying. We'll see you next time.
You stay frosty, Moose, and we'll talk to you later. Take care, guys.
Thanks, Tim.
Enjoy your weekend.
Have a good weekend.
I'll probably be back on Friday. I don't think I'll be able to. Yeah, I'll be. Are we doing anything on Wednesday?
Like I said, I don't know. I just got done with that whole darn speech that I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah. That's right. I keep forgetting. Well, I don't think I'll do Wednesday because that's I have a flight at 2 out of LAX.
Gotcha. All right, see you guys.
See you, Mike.
So,
Alright,
Mike,
At one point, I need to fit out.
yeah, you're moving?